Welcome everyone to Yin Yoga. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Our theme for our class is peace. We may think of inner peace and peace around us. I'll be saying affirmations as we hold each pose, thinking about those affirmations as you let your body settle. Let your mind find calm. Beginning the class on our back, having our props beside us. So I like to put the props just at the front of my mat. And then now I'm just going to move them over to the side of my body. Coming over to the side and then roll over to your back. Our first pose that we shall hold will be bridge. Placing one block underneath your hips. And I'm going to use the second highest level, my block. So we have 3 different levels, finding the level that works for you. So the lowest level or the second highest level. The third level, it's probably too high and it won't be as supportive. So lowest level or the second highest level. When you move into bridge, always looking up towards the sky. So finding where that block is going to sit for you, lower back, where it's going to be comfortable. And then with the other block, it's close by, so I'm not going to be looking around for it. I'm going to place it between my knees. So you may want to have the block between your knees first, and then place your other block underneath your pelvis, lower back. Once you have found the most comfortable spot for yourself, you can use pillows too if you don't have blocks. Take your palms down towards the ground. Let your body settle. Holding stillness. Our first affirmation is all is well in my world and I am safe. All is well in my world and I'm safe. All is well in my world and I am safe. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose or mouth at first, and then the exhale breath is longer than the inhale breath. Close your eyes. Thinking of our affirmation again. All is well in my world and I am safe. In bridge for 2 more minutes. Another minute. Slowly coming out of bridge, taking the block or your pillow away from your lower back, pelvis, and then let your pelvis settle. Remove the block from your knees. Using our block again, this time it's only one block. We're lying on our back again. And this time we place the block underneath our pelvis, the lowest level, and just finding the right spot for your block, extending your left leg, and draw the right knee in. So you may want to have both knees bent first, and then take the right knee in towards the chest, and then extend the left leg straight. Taking the knee in towards the chest. You may hold underneath your knee pit, or you may hold at your shin and just draw the knee in towards the chest a little bit more, opening up through the front of your left thigh, releasing into the lower back. Close your eyes. Letting yourself find stillness, taking notice of your breath again. I let go of the past and move joyfully into the present. Thinking of the affirmation that I just said now, I let go of the past and joyfully move into the present. I let go of the past and joyfully move into the present. Let your body take that in. Coming into our body. Instead of looking at yourself from the outside to in, staying within your body, being present. Use your breath to help you to settle. 15 more seconds, and then we will release. Slowly releasing the right foot back down to the ground, and then slide your left foot back. Okay, here take the left knee in towards the chest. Slide the right heel away, extend the right leg. Okay, letting your body settle. Our affirmation again. I let go of the past and joyfully move into the present. Use your breath here to help your body to release. Inhaling to all those tight areas. Exhale breath, releasing those tight areas. Your body starts to sink a little bit deeper. Fifteen more seconds. Slowly releasing the left foot down to the ground. Take the right foot back. Both knees are bent. And then releasing your block from underneath of your pelvis and setting your prop to the side. Happy baby, so stirrup, our next pose. Take both knees into the chest, give yourself a little squeeze here, so in cradle, and then turn your right and then left knee out to the armpits. Now, happy baby stirrup, it is in yin. You can hold underneath the knee pits and then just let the knees turn out to the sides and let the legs come down. You can also hold onto the ankles or the outside of your feet, or with your peace fingers, wrap them around your big toes. So finding what's going to work for you and saying our affirmation one more time. I let go of the past and joyfully move into the present. And your body settles. Your body opens up. 45 more seconds. And then slowly start to release. Take the knees into the chest to cradle. You may do a little rock side to side. Taking your right foot down, left foot down to the ground. Rolling over to fetal. So right arm, take it above your head, and then roll over to the right side, and then make your way up to child's pose. So turning over, child's pose. Uncurl the toes, sit back into the heels. Forehead rests down to the ground. You can be lying on the side of your body too, or you could be lying on your back. Our next affirmation: I trust that my life is unfolding exactly how it should. I trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. Let your body find that softness. Our affirmation again: I trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. Holding child's pose 45 more seconds. And now we have 15 seconds to slowly come out of child's pose and making your way to cat-cow. Take the toes down towards the ground. A shift through the body. And then inhaling to cow, draw the navel in, and then draw your heart up towards the sky, moving through the tailbone, lumbar spine first, and then make your way to a nice big cat arch. Tailbone moving through first, and then the rest of the spine and head hangs. Back to the neutral spine. Or Sphinx coming onto your belly. Take the elbows underneath the shoulders. Pubic bone down towards the ground. Tops of the feet down towards the ground. It's going to come up to my mat a little bit more. Pull the navel in towards the spine. Lift your shoulders, lift your upper body up, and then shoulders away from the ears. You may tip your chin down, just slightly. Pubic bone down again, draw the navel in. Sometimes it's nice to contract through your quadriceps ever so slightly, and then pressing down into the mat, holding Sphinx. You may let the head hang. Pressing out of the earth. Finding your stillness. Our fourth affirmation. I feel deeply connected to my spirit. I feel deeply connected to my spirit. Being fully present inside I feel deeply connected to my spirit. Let the shoulders just relax here. Thirty more seconds. Using your breath, pressing away from the earth. Slowly releasing, coming back to child's pose. Just the counter pose and holding for a moment. Make your way up. I like to use my bolster for the next hold here, the next pose. You may use a pillow. So the bolster it's definitely firm. So using a firm pillow. I'll tuck my right leg in, my right hip in, and then my left leg, I'm tucking it in. I'm taking my right leg back. Lying on the side of your body like this, or coming forward with the chest, and then coming forward with the chest, and then let the left cheek rest. Adding a deeper twist would be taking the legs back a little bit more, and then with the upper body twisting all the way around and letting the right cheek rest on your pillow, your bolster. Finding what's going to work for you. Finding the support for your body. You can release those legs a little bit, just tucking yourself into your support. Thinking of our last affirmation, I feel deeply connected to my spirit. Finding that wholeness within. Left foot may rest just at the knee, right knee. Fifteen more seconds. And then we have 15 seconds to make our way out with the twist. Slowly making your way out of the twist. And into the other side. You do not have to move your prop. You can just turn over, but I'm just going to turn onto this side just so you can see me. The knee. This time tucking the right side in towards your bolster, your prop, and then take left leg back. You can put your right foot on top of the knee. Come forward. And then let the right cheek rest or add a bigger twist. And then twist over. And then the left cheek is going to rest on your pillow, your bolster. Let your body settle. I feel deeply connected to my own spirit, finding that wholeness from within. Taking notice of your breath. Fifteen more seconds. Slowly come out of the twist. So 15 seconds. So nice and slow. You may set your props just to the side. Come over to all fours. We make our way to swan. So step forward with the right hand, left hand into downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, draw the right leg up towards the sky, and then bend the knee and turn your right knee out to the right wrist. Left toes down towards the ground. Now, I like to use a cushion or a block underneath my right hip. So if you need to come out and get your props, please do so. We need support for our body just to help it soften a little bit deeper. You can uncurl the left toes towards the ground or keep the toes down. Fold forward for sleeping swan. Forehead rest, it may rest however you like. You can stack your fists, hands. You can take your elbows up and let the forehead rest onto your hands or down towards the ground. Listening to our next affirmation as you let yourself settle. I am aligned with my higher purpose. I am aligned with my higher purpose. One more minute. Now, if you find that this is not working the best for your knee, you may come out and you may lie on the back and into figure four with your left knee bent, right ankle crossing over the left knee. Thirty more seconds. Last 15 seconds. Gently come out. Right leg back to 3, 2, downward facing dog, and then come down to the knees. To all fours, and then I'm going to just move my pillow over to the other side, just getting it ready. Okay. So again, you can do this on your back in figure four, and then this time you're crossing your left knee over the right left ankle over the right knee. Yes, I can think about this. Okay, step the right hand forward, left hand forward, and then come back into downward facing dog. Okay, left leg lifts, straight up three-legged dog, bend through the knee, and then turn the left knee out to the left wrist. Place your pillow underneath the left hip. Fold forward. However you like to let the forehead rest. And then curl the right toes. Again, you could be lying on the back in figure four, left ankle crossing over the right knee. Now we're settling into that pose of your choice. And then listening to our affirmation. I am aligned with my higher purpose. I am aligned with my higher purpose. Feeling the left side of the pelvis starting to release. Your body soften. 45 more seconds. Now, 15 seconds, we make our way out of Sleeping Swan. Nice and slow. Take the proper way. You may come back into downward facing dog or all fours. And then everyone, all fours, coming over to the side of the body, making your way down to lying on the side and then on rolling over to your back. Your legs up the wall. Taking your blood back to your heart. Close your eyes. Making it easier for our blood to come back to our heart by lifting our legs up. "45 more seconds. So 30 seconds we hold, and then the last 15 seconds we'll make our way out. Legs up the wall. Just letting yourself enjoy this pose. Staying within yourself. Coming out of legs up the wall by bending through the knees, giving yourself a little hug here. So take the knees into the chest. Take the right foot down, left foot down. Reclined butterfly. Turning your knees out to the sides. Taking the bottoms of your feet together. Okay, so before we come into stillness, you can have a prop such as a block, but I'm going to use a pillow just because it's a little bit more support. There's a little bit, they're bigger, so more support for my knees. So placing a pillow on each side. So coming over to the side and then make your way up You can do this sitting up too. You don't have to lie down. So if you were pregnant, you would take your feet together here and take the pillows underneath the knees. You may do it sitting up then, or reclined. You could also do this on an incline. So I put my bolster on an incline. Bottoms of your feet come together. Our sixth affirmation. I release the need to change or control others. I release the need to change or control others. You may turn the palms up to the sky. Let your body open. Use your breath to help you relax by inhaling into all those tight areas. It may be your pelvis. Exhaling, letting it release. Feel your chest open up. Feeling your belly open up. Our affirmation one more time. I release the need to change or control others. In butterfly for 45 more seconds. 30 seconds we hold, and then the last 15 seconds we'll make our way out. Slowly now, we make our way out, a butterfly. Take the knees back to the center. If you're lying on your back, you can take your knees in towards the chest. If you're sitting, take the knees in, and then you can take your feet wider than the hips, and then windshield wiper, knees to side. And then everyone, lying on your back. Just going to remove my props. Just going to roll over to my side and then just move my props away. Everyone take your knees into the chest. a little twist here. Take your legs up and then bring the legs over to the side, to the left side. You may take the arms to shoulder height, arms straight, or the elbows are bent. The left hand may come on to outside of the right knee. Turn your head the opposite way, so you're looking away from your knees. Our final affirmation: every breath I take brings me more calmness and peace. Every breath I take brings me calmness and peace. Very slowly coming out of this twist here. Taking the legs back to the center. Knees come in towards the body. You could do this, of course, sitting up too and adding a little twist. Sitting on a chair is always easier to do it for twists. Then take your legs up and over to the right side. Arms come in line with the shoulders. Arms straight or the elbows are bent. And then turning your head the opposite way of your legs. The right hand can come onto the outside of the left knee. And then thinking about our affirmation again. And breathing. Every breath I take brings me more calmness and peace. Every breath I take brings me calmness and peace. And we breathe. Let yourself smile. Slowly coming out of the twist. So if your head is turned, then turn that first back to the center. And then legs come back to the center. Hug the knees in towards the chest. And then take the right foot down, left foot down. And then getting yourselves ready for Shavasana. I may have the knees bent. You can come back into butterfly. The legs can be straight. Be lying on the side of your body. The legs may be up the wall. You can actually use the wall for support. So placing the legs up against the wall. Making sure you're nice and warm for Shavasana. As you get yourself ready for Shavasana, thinking about one of the affirmations that we went through for our class. One that resonated with you. All is well in the world, my world, and I am safe. I let go of the past and move joyfully into the present. I trust that my life is unfolding exactly as it should. Finding that stillness in Shavasana, I feel deeply connected to my own spirit. I am aligned with my higher purpose. I release the need to change or control others. Every breath I take brings me calmness and peace. We'll be in Shavasana for a few minutes. Letting your body settle. You may think about an affirmation that resonated with you. Taking it in. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly coming back. Noticing your breath. Noticing sounds around you. And from the center, feeling warm. And letting this warmth spread throughout your body. Letting this warmth be around you. If you're lying down on the ground, you can bend both of the knees. Take the right hand above your head and roll over to your right side to fetal. Taking a moment, slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. It can be an easy pose or the hips higher than the knees, taking pressure off the knees by sitting on one of your props for support. And then placing your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me and sharing your practice with me. Letting yourself find this inner peace around you. Namaste.